be a professional trader? This time, boost your trading performance with SolarFist and get a full report of your trading patterns. SolarFist app uses NFTs and Web3 as it is designed for crypto and perpetual contracts. Our platform provides you feedback that is based on your data, and it helps in redefining your performance by adopting more strategies. Sharpen your trading edge with SolarFist, and we have different pricing plans for you. SolarFist.com.
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Okay, I think, yeah, that's it. Okay, sorry. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, I have some technical issues, but I think finally I fixed the problem. So please let me know if you can hear me now. Okay, so let's start again with this live stream. Okay, first of all, well, thank you for coming again and joining to my live stream. Okay, so let's talk about Bitcoin in 1 day chart. Okay, officially today we have a buy signal right now. It is a buy signal, technically speaking, yes. So here, as you can see here, we have this buy signal, and just few days. I mean, I will say, because Bitcoin is doing terrible, I need to say it. The projection is still in 1 day chart, is still to the upside, but maximum maybe other two or three days. You see Bitcoin is still here in sideways. Here the projection is gonna change and it's gonna be to the downside. Actually, it's to the downside for me, honestly, but technically speaking, following my seasonal trading, this should be to the upside. Okay, now one thing here in 12-hour chart, technically speaking, the time is almost over, as you can see here. this was the first it is the first warning, sorry, this is the first warning for Bitcoin. The ADX is getting negative here, as you can see here, but it says in the seller line. So Bitcoin had almost 1 week, even more actually, 2 weeks to see a bounce, but we didn't see that bounce. And when it says in the seller line here, for me is a very nice warning. Like shorts for me are better right now. So in 4-hour chart, as you can see here, this was very, very easy short. I was looking for that. Actually, I posted in my private channels here. The target was the MA55 here, and also the seller line is testing here right now for Bitcoin, seller line here. So I open a short position exactly around this point, and I close my short here. That's it. It was very simple technical analysis here, and Bitcoin is still in sideways. Okay, so so now here in 1-day chart here, as you can see here, time is very important, and that is the biggest mistake of many traders, because they are more worried about the triangle, the line, right, than time. Time is extremely important here. So I need to say yes. I think by the end of this, maybe Friday, if you don't see Bitcoin above, well, Bitcoin has a very hard task around $22,000, 23. If you want to see reversal, you need to see Bitcoin at $23,000, 500, 600, around there. And you want to see reversals, right? But we are looking for, at least I am looking for a test to the MA21 here, maybe this week. Maximum MA55, and doesn't matter the case. It's gonna be always to the downside. Doesn't matter. This is to the downside in 1-day chart. So that's what I said right now. If you see Bitcoin tomorrow, Thursday, still in sideways like this, is in sideways, lazy, get ready, because the next target is gonna be around 10K, 14K, 10K. That is my area, the area I'm gonna start looking for. And also we have a high and better variance, as you can see here. Bitcoin is compressing very hard, and get ready, because this move is gonna be different. This move is gonna be very strong, and the reason is very simple. Is we have the 12-hour chart here contracting, the price is contracting here, as you can see here, and also a 4-hour chart, the price is contracting as well, and one time frame is doing something very important to the chart. We have here this contraction phase here for Bitcoin, and if you think Bitcoin in 1-day chart, these kind of setups are very powerful, wait for the 2-day chart, because 2-day chart I am talking about, I mean, last time when we saw this kind of signature for Bitcoin was in April 2022, and Bitcoin crashed 57%. Last time it was in January 2021. Bitcoin crashed from this point to the release 40%. And here to the upside, in this case was to the upside here, was here around, let me see, 40%. So in average, you can say, okay, between 40 and 50%. So if Bitcoin crash here, it breaks, well, 40, 50%, where is the target? Well, let me show you. Around 10,000, 11,000. I know maybe for you it's crazy, like, oh my God, no, I cannot believe Bitcoin will crash like this. Maybe you are new. That is the reason. Especially for people who they have experience in 2017, 2000, maybe all the people here, maybe they have a decent experience, maybe about the markets, about the markets. But it is this price action here, as I said before, this is gonna be different. This is my humble opinion, of course, and you will see in October my prediction for 2023. If we see Bitcoin at 10K this year, my prediction for 2023 and the next halving is not gonna be something you're expecting, right? Because newbies 100K, 1 million. Oh my God. Okay, I will wait for you. If we see 10K, I will wait for you around here in some point with my shorts after your halving. Okay, so let's continue with Bitcoin. That's it. Let me be clear, okay? Let me be very clear, because I think I was not very clear. Sideways, yes, we technically speaking, we have buy signal. So if you don't see Bitcoin bouncing maximum by Friday, and also is below 21, I mean, Bitcoin can pump, you can see the pump here, oh yeah, to the moon, right? To $21,000, $21,500, maximum 22, and nothing happened here. Nothing happened, Okay, Bitcoin is still to the downside. Okay, it's simple. If you want to see reversals, yes. Okay, massive candle like this. And just in 24 hours. Something like happened in 2018 when Bitcoin was at $3,000, and just in one day, no, sorry, like I cannot remember when, how long, but it was a massive pump. For example, here you see Bitcoin was in sideways here, and suddenly pump after a sideways, and after that this massive pump here, like it was around 20%. That is your reversal. Okay, so that is the reversal. You see, broke the MI55, tested the MI55, and after that continuation. You see, that is something we have to see right now in 2022. Honestly, I don't think so. I don't think so. So if you want to see in context here, is like something like this: breaking here, coming here, and after that sideways here, and after that to the money you want, 100K. But this scenario for me, there is a very low probability to see this scenario right now. You want me to repeat why? Well, it's because we have ADX doing new highs in weekly chart, so that means the sell pressure is still on. The monthly is really garbage. I mean, this is rejection and this is continuation, technically speaking. So right now, the bottom of the bottom of the monthly is acting as resistance, as you can see here, is $20,000. We got rejected right now a few minutes ago about $20,000. Yeah. So now this area is acting as resistance. Why? Because we have three monthly close here, the bottom here, or the body around here. So if we go to 4-hour chart, where is this area? You see, is where Bitcoin is finding some resistance, you see, around this area. That's why it's very important to see macro time frames. Don't waste your time in 1-hour chart. But well, okay, never mind. Okay, so I will continue with USD dominance as usual, because well, USD dominance is gonna tell us what is next for Bitcoin. Let me show you here. Okay, USD dominance here for Bitcoin is, okay, get ready for this. Okay, Bitcoin is in sideways here, sorry, USD dominance in sideways here, but it's above the MI55, the MI21, MI100 here is holding this, and in the next 3 days is gonna test the seller line here. As you can see here, it's gonna test the seller line here. In the moment when you see in the next 2-3 days this asset is in the seller line here, this is like this. It's not gonna be strong. Let me be clear, USD dominance is losing strength. In some point we're gonna see reversal, yes, maybe. Maybe this is one the chart. This is just flat. Okay, it's not. I don't have a strong opinion for this because it's just between the seller line. But if we see the 5-day chart, for example, here, 5-day chart got rejected here by the MI55 in OBB. Let me fix this. Okay, I like it. I like this. But the problem here, even with this rejection here, is not losing the previous low, as you can see here, and it's about the MI21. I mean, technically speaking, it's still strong. If you see the buy signal here, get ready, because you will see at least other test to the previous high. The weekly chart here, I didn't check this one in the weekly chart. Let me see the weekly. No, this is bullish. Sorry, I mean, I feel sad for Bitcoin, but this is bullish. In the next 2 weeks, this month, you will see the seller line tested here, and this asset even is holding the MI21 here, more consolidation here, and after that, other push to the upside. So my conclusion is September, October is gonna be rough for Bitcoin. Okay, that's it. Maybe, don't get me wrong, maybe it's gonna be the last drop for Bitcoin. It's gonna be the last one. Should be the last one. Following my technical analysis, should be the last one. Okay, so now let's continue with some altcoins. Okay, I'm gonna start with Cardano, because Cardano, the fork, right? The fork is strong. The fork is $10, and I believe in Cardano. I have a tattoo of Cardano. Yeah, I don't know why people they have this, like, I don't know, they get married with one coin and looks like it's a religion for them, something like that. I don't know. Okay, so here, this is just was a bounce here to test the MI55 here, and what? To keep falling. So here to the moon? I don't think so. The reason is very simple. As you can see, you're testing the seller line here, testing the MI55 here. There is not enough time to see a breakout. So you can see sideways maybe here. If Bitcoin crash, you will see this asset crashing. Yeah. So let me see here the 5-day chart here, if I can see something. Now, 5-day chart is very obvious here. This is a sell signal in progress, as you can see here. It's about to test the seller line here. It's still the maintaining one, maximum 0.55, no more than that. And after that, when you see the sell signal here, in maybe this next week of September, you will see continuation. And I will ask you, what happened with your fork? Or what? Your news, whatever. As usual. Okay, so let's continue with Ethereum. Ethereum in weekly basis first. Well, in macro timeframes, it's still the same thing. This is a sell in 5-day chart. This is like this, okay? This is like this. You will see the sell signal maybe in some point this month, and after that continuation. In 1-day chart, let me see. Testing the MA55 and here to the moon right now. It's about to sell a line here. It's gonna be in sideways here. There is not enough time to see a continuation, and this is like this, okay? Of course, in some point this week, not today. 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart. Let me show you for Ethereum here. The momentum is still to the upside. Is expanding, as you can see here. Very, very strong ADX here. So it's gonna test the highest point of the resistance around this area, and for me, it's gonna be a good short for me, right? Of course, there is no entry right now. You will have to wait. In 1-hour chart, this area, I think, in this area, I will start looking for this. I mean, yeah, very soon. I mean, it'll take up maybe around 1,700, and after that, a major pullback we're gonna see. I think, right? Okay, so let's continue with Solana. Solana to the moon, right? Because $30 is the strongest support. Is the strongest support. $30 is the strongest support and cannot be broken. Yeah, here is the strongest support. The bottom is in for Solana and to the moon, right? That is the technical analysis. I was reading for some guys like this. Solana $1,000. I respect your technical analysis, but I think it's not correct. No, it's very simple. Solana is in 5-day chart. We have a sell signal here. Sell signal. This is the bottom. You will have to see Solana maybe after 2-3 months, all this year holding $30. And that is a problem, right? Time. Again, time is the most important thing here. So weekly chart, let me show you here. Maybe by the end of the month, you will see Solana testing the sell line here, and it's below the MA21, below the all the moving average, and especially below $40. You see by the end of the month below $40 Solana, and yeah, it's continuation. And I am expecting Solana will hit $20. Maybe see a major bounce, but in the long term, of course, if Bitcoin crash is gonna be very helpful. Yeah, we will see Solana around maybe $4, $5, $10. I mean, between 20 and 7, around there. Okay, so remember, all the technical analysis I am saying is thinking Bitcoin will break, and actually I'm looking for that. Yeah, for some people, actually, this is the bottom. Yes, actually, I agree, because technically speaking, some indicators actually, not some, actually, in the past, they were calling for the bottom here, but the conditions are different today. For first time in the history, we got rejected in monthly by the MA55. For first time, Bitcoin got rejected by the RSI at 44 level. For first time in the history, Bitcoin is showing a sell signal in ADX, DI in monthly. And I can continue. We have, for first time in the history, we have a bearish divergence in monthly. But YouTubers, they don't tell you that, right? They want to tell you one side of the market, but they don't want to tell you the other side. Believe me, if I don't see it, you can do it by yourself. I mean, you can just add the RSI here, RSI. You don't have to be an expert trader to do it. Here, look at this. The monthly, right? Here. You see, you don't have to be an expert to do this. For example, here, you see, okay, the bottom was 44 and the 50 level here, right? So every time in the past when Bitcoin was testing this area was a major buy opportunity. But what happened this year? Wow, to the moon, right? And not just only that, Bitcoin got rejected with the last close. So this is bullish, right? To the moon. And that is a problem when you want to see just one side of the market, right? It could be very different if Bitcoin is holding this area as before. I would be very bullish right now. And especially if Bitcoin is above the MA55 or testing the MA55 right now, not below, and even no with this rejection, please. Of course, I can be wrong. Yes, Bitcoin just could be in sideways here. Yeah, the rest of the year without making new lows. That is the most bullish thing, the best thing for Bitcoin right now. And after that, you can say, okay, this is consolidation. And yes, 1 million you want. But I cannot change the trend right now for Bitcoin in monthly, of course not. But the only thing I can tell you right now is a big red flag there. Okay, Bitcoin is in a real danger to reverse the monthly uptrend in 12 years. It's in a very dangerous way, very dangerous moment right now. Here we are here. It's very interesting, right? Because I don't see YouTubers talking about these kind of things. They are no. It's because Bitcoin is what the supply, right? Bitcoin is the new gold, and this kind of just way of thinking, like using one way in one side of the market. And something I learned from my mentor is like when the majority of the people they are looking for the same things, usually the opposite thing is going to happen. Okay, that is something like I learned and actually I prove it. Yeah, how many Discord groups they blocked me in the last bull run here when I said, "Hey, Cardano will crash, Solana will crash, Million Token will crash, all of them will crash," and all of them blocked me. And after that, where are they now? I am not saying I'm right. Honestly, I want to see Bitcoin pumping here, but I need to accept the facts. Like Bitcoin has major warnings in the monthly. So as a trader, disciplined trader, I cannot ignore the both sides of the market. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, I finished with altcoins. Let's talk about the SP500. The SP500, the same technical analysis. I think they didn't have activity, so it's the same technical analysis as before. The weekly chart is still to the downside, and I'm looking for around 3,750 to be tested. If this level breaks, get ready for your 2008. Because this is continuation. I mean, this is a pattern, of course, in my technical analysis. This is a pattern of continuation. Okay, we have here. Let me show you here. Sell signal present here, a sell line here with this rejection to the moon. Yeah, new ATA. No. This is to the downside. Get ready for the SP500 and the stock market. Okay, I finished with this SP500. So the goal and all of them is the same. So I think you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. Okay, let me know in the comments. Might need you to learn your indicators. Drake, you have more than 1 year of content. I suggest you to start around maybe September, October 2021, where I started warning about this crash. Right now you can see, and little by little you can start learning my indicator, how I'm trading. Also, I have, you want to support this channel, on Patreon, I have a Discord where you can join and you can discuss with many traders that they are learning the system. Yep. Okay, so let's continue. Let me see. The Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is doing a new low as expected. Get ready because all the altcoins, just think about this. 2-day chart is contracting in 1-day chart, 4-hour chart is contracting, 12-hour chart is contracting. The volatility is very low. Bitcoin is just moving $300. Few times per year, I see that kind of volatility for Bitcoin. So the next move is gonna be minimum $15,000 or $10,000 or $20,000 move. I mean, I'm talking about a massive move. And I will not miss it. And you will see, I will not miss it. And also, Bitcoin in Bitcoin dominance is doing something like very concerning for all the altcoins. And that is my concern. Why? Well, never mind. I feel like people who follow YouTubers, like they have like 200K subscribers, 50K, and they are calling for this polls. I mean, this stupid thing. Like, I don't know. No, sorry, just okay, never mind. The thing here is we are gonna see new low here this week. Yeah. If Bitcoin breaks here, we are gonna see a massive bullish divergence in 1 year of consolidation for Bitcoin dominance. Yeah. Remember, how we know if we are in an alt season or Bitcoin season? Well, there are many ways, right? There are fast indicators like someone with sentiment indicators, right? They are garbage actually. The fear and greed index is garbage. Actually, that indicator is one of the worst things. I also recommend you don't follow it. Why? Because if you follow that indicator, actually in next live stream, I will show you why that indicator is garbage. And the reason is very simple. if you check in 2020, 2021, when Bitcoin was at 17, 18K, the grid index was a 94. So technically speaking, you have to close you have to sell Bitcoin, right? Because it's a 94. My God, it will crash, right? The sentiment is too greedy. What happened? Bitcoin pumped to $69,000. Amazing, right? Amazing. Yeah. Powerful indicator. Powerful. This is the classic way I want to show you. That is my way how I am reading the alt season and the Bitcoin season. It's very simple. When Bitcoin is crashing, you have alt season. Bitcoin dominance is crashing, alt season. In simple words, people, they are not putting money on Bitcoin, they are putting money on other markets. Where? Crypto markets, altcoins. Now NFTs maybe, something like that. Okay. When Bitcoin is pumping like this, that means people, they are cashing out from Bitcoin, from altcoins, and they are putting money on Bitcoin. Why? Because Bitcoin is in a rally, in downtrend or uptrend, whatever. So the thing here is, when you see a massive uptrend for Bitcoin, in general, all the altcoins, regardless of the direction of Bitcoin, will crash. Okay? Maybe just the top 5, top 10 will follow Bitcoin, the price in dollars, maybe. But in general, doesn't matter the direction. All of them, they will crash because the Bitcoin dominance is increasing. Okay? The best moment to buy altcoins, historically speaking, is when Bitcoin dominance is testing the biggest area of supply, around 65, 70. That is the best moment to start accumulating altcoins. And the worst moment to start accumulating altcoins is when it's in the lows. Where are we right now? Okay, let's buy Cardano at 50 cents because it's super cheap. Okay, if this asset, we are gonna see a bullish divergence here, and we are gonna see this move to the upside, maybe next year, maybe not this year, next year, or maybe by the end of this year. Doesn't matter the direction, doesn't matter the direction of Bitcoin. Of course, it's gonna be worse if Bitcoin breaks to the downside. But in general, the rule is very simple. When you see a uptrend here in Bitcoin dominance, all the altcoins will crash, all of them. Okay, so that is the rule. So we are right now here in a very dangerous place for altcoins. If you wanna buy altcoins, should be here in some point, maybe next year. Okay, and also Bitcoin is doing something like I never seen before. Of course, we don't have enough data here. 1 year of consolidation. So the next 2 years for Bitcoin is gonna be massive because this is compressing here in the lows, and you will see a major rally. So here we have a massive bullish divergence forming. It's quite a little bit far. Yeah, I don't like to do it in this way, but it could work something like this. We are gonna see a bullish divergence, as you can see here, something like this. And here, this bullish divergence is gonna pump the Bitcoin dominance like this to next high, and you will see, and you will ask to yourself, but the YouTuber said buy XRP because it will reach $10, right? Okay, so let's continue with some altcoins. Okay, Ethereum Classic. I like it. I mean, of course, in weekly chart, no, thank you. This is not with me. This bounce is good, but it's still testing this area of supply 40. Yeah, and the time is almost over. I need to tell you right now here. In maybe next month you will see a sell signal here, and if this asset cannot break $40, get ready, because this is not gonna be. If this is gonna be a distribution, and you will see correction here. Not this month, I think. Not this month because ADX is positive here. It will take maybe all this month. Bitcoin crash is gonna help, yeah. But as long as it's testing this area, because it's not breaking, huh? Let me tell you something. If you are thinking this is a break, oh yeah, breaking here to the moon, no. This candle here, this must break like this, like Shiba Inu, right? Like very strong. But that is not happening. Okay. So if you see other couple of weeks, maybe this month, and the Ethereum Classic is still in this level, get ready for a correction. Something like Matic. Okay. Matic is oh yeah, Matic is very strong. Yeah, to the moon. $2, right? $2. Why? I don't know why how people they can get that kind of charts. They are sending me that kind of charts in my Discord. It's very interesting. You see, the projection is still to the downside. I mean, my error is going to be like that, and it's going to play the next 2 or 3 months because it's weekly basis here. You see, we have the same setup, you see. You will see a sell signal here for Matic here very soon, maybe this by the end of this month. And after that, Matic to $3, please. No, it's going to test at least 0.40 around 0.50. If Bitcoin crash, of course, like that is my expectation. I hopefully I really want to be wrong. If I want to see, if we see Bitcoin at 10K, I think many altcoins will do a new lows, I think. Luna Classic. Yeah, now Luna Classic. Let's see a meme, right? I think I will not help you because it's a meme. Meme coin. No. Just this one, right? Luna Classic. To the moon, right? To the moon. Let's buy all in. Okay, now this is a meme coin. It's like Shiba Inu. Okay, I will not take it seriously. But technically speaking, was a buy signal here. A buy signal here. If you want to buy here, because this asset will, I don't know, will do something. Well, it's not for me. I cannot help you. I cannot tell you it's gonna crash there. Of course, maybe the projection is still to the upside because the ADX is positive here. This is positive here, so you can expect maybe more, right? More upside. But because even if I see these kind of things, I would never buy here. My job as a trader, I buy here before of that move, not when the move already happened. Okay, so if you ask me to buy, no, thank you. It's not with me. If you wanna maybe try a 4-hour chart, potentially maybe it's gonna be very risky. The buy signal was here around 24.55 around here, this area, and after that you see the next move. Sorry, the next pump. Also, we have a better surveillance here in OBB here in 4-hour chart, as you can see here. So very soon, in some point around here, you will see a major pullback. If you wanna trade this asset, honestly, is like, well, MA55 here every time the upside to the upside to the upside. Okay. And yeah, this is a meme coin. Luna Classic now is a meme coin. It's like Otter Shiba. That's it. And it's very normal because when people crash, when this kind of I saw it this in 2017. Some altcoins crash almost to zero, and suddenly they were dead for maybe 1 year, and suddenly, pum. For example, let me tell you something. Million token, right? For example, let's talk about million token. I think for me, even though it doesn't deserve anything this coin, but let me show you this. In the chart here, the million token here. When you see when it's a real garbage, it's like this. You have here from this point a buy signal here, yeah, with ADX negative, and when you see the price is just doing sideways here, this in the center line here, what is it telling you? For since June 2022, this Ponzi scheme has all the time 3 months around there to see a bounce. When you realize it's dead, I mean dead, when it's dead like this, flat. Look at this. This is the center line here after 3 months, and this is still in sideways. So what is it telling you? Well, the next target should be around $1 or even less. Like this. Okay. That is this coin, million token, is a very good example what not to buy in the market, especially you are new. Watch this coin, study what happened because the FOMO was very high. One YouTuber was scamming people with this, but he was showing, I bought $1 million apartment. Wow, with your money, I guess, right? So I studied this because this is not new. In 2017, I saw the same thing. C Classic, I saw Bitcoin. What is the name of this? Oh my god, I saw many. I forgot the names. XVG. I saw many in 2007. The first, second generation of altcoins. Maybe you don't know because you joined here the market around 2020. But many altcoins. It's not the first time. It's not the first time. Okay, so let me see. I am entry and how did you do that? I don't know. you know why you enter there. Okay, so let's continue with, let me see what time is it. Okay, we have 5 minutes more. Remember, the live streams, they are gonna be short, not like 1 hour like before. It was too much time. So I think that's it for today, guys. I think that's it. Okay, let's recap for Bitcoin. In the very, very short term, Bitcoin is a sell, still, yeah. It's still in range, as you can see here. Maximum, I will set other 2 days maximum here, around here, in 9-10 here. The projection is still in 1-day chart, is still to the upside because we have a buy signal in 1-day chart, formally speaking, right now. But is instead, do you see billion token, right? Even with the buy signal was in sideways like this, sideways. You see other 2 days, maybe Thursday, Friday, you see Bitcoin is still in sideways like this. Get ready because the next move is not gonna be like this, it's gonna be to the downside. And actually that is my projection in macro time frames. Yeah. I am looking for Bitcoin breaking this level. In the short term, we will see 19K, but 19K will not hold anymore. And you think 17K is a support? No, it's not a support. The next area I want to start looking for is 14K and 10K around there. That's why it's very important for Bitcoin to pump right now. I mean, today, tomorrow maximum. We don't see this pump here, and this pump cannot be like this because even if we see a bounce here, as long as Bitcoin is below this 21,300, 400, nothing is gonna change. Yeah, even right now we can see Bitcoin pumping here, but for me it's gonna be a good short. Honestly, for me it's gonna be a good short. Remember all the time frames now, weekly chart and also the monthly. There is no confirmation. We will see the confirmation maybe this month. Potentially all time frames for Bitcoin in the history, first time in the history, right? Is all of them, they will be bearish. Okay. Yep. So I think that's it for today, guys. And see you tomorrow, okay? See you tomorrow.
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero.